What is going on, Taurus Squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay, my loves. So today is Wednesday, June 11th when I'm recording this. But whenever you guys find this reading is when it's meant for you guys to find it. All right, now keep in mind this is for all Taurus placements. It could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, I will never contact you personally and directly to get a personal reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get caught up in that. Okay? So let's see what's going on. Although I haven't heard of anyone using my name in a long time, so that's good. It's been a while. I guess that's the one good thing about being MIA for a little bit. The scammers are like, oh man, she ain't working. She out of here. Nah, I'm always working. Even if y'all don't see me, I'm working. I promise. All right, squad. So let's see what is going on. Keep in mind, the only way to get a personal reading is going directly to my website, which is in the description below, highvibrationswithliz.com. Okay. All right, guys. So we have some cards flipping for the past here. All right. So we have the Empress card reversed, and we have the Emperor. Okay. And we have the Lover's card reversed. What's at the bottom here? We have the Tower card. A big change is happening in your life here. Okay? There's something, Taurus, that you feel that you need to end in order to be more authentically yourself. Because there's something that without it in your life, you just get more shit done. I feel like things, again, are more authentic. You're more in tune with your true self. Okay? For some of you, this could have been a lover, a close friend, a close family member, or just something that was closely tied to your heart. But you're like, no. There's something that you realize, like, Taurus, you got some sort of news that there were certain things that the universe was holding back from you. Okay? With the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, like, imagine someone coming in, Taurus, and being like, hey, so the reason why you haven't passed this financial threshold that you've been trying to pass, or the reason why you haven't been picked for this opportunity yet, or the reason why you're not as stable as this in this rather as you want to be, it was because of something or someone that you were around. All right, any Taurus with the same mind is going to be like, wait, you stopped me from what? Okay, guys, I don't mind taking a day to help a friend out. I don't mind helping friends move or anything. I don't mind anything like that. I'm a giver. Y'all know how Tauruses are. But if I hear that something is actively fucking with my money, with my ability to eat, with my ability to pay bills, all my interest goes out the window. Okay, my heart just doesn't have the sanctity for that. Okay, it's like, no. We don't help in areas that withhold, where the universe is withholding abundance from us. That's not the move. There was something reckless in your life, Taurus. All right, you have the Knight of Swords reversed. It could have been Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, but you're just like, yo, like, you're realizing certain things aren't working out because of, certain things that you may have been around. So why is this Empress card reversed here? And guys, look, I have my mic right here. I put it in the camera shot, so, a lot of people have been complaining about the sound. So guys, please don't complain. If you can't hear the video, raise the volume. I swear to God that shit works, all right? Just try it out, y'all. Try it out. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Why is this Empress card here reversed? We have the Five of Wands. Guys, whatever this was that you're letting go of, it was like a constant battle. Like, this is how your spirit felt. Like, there was always something that, you had to fight off here. Taurus was not down for that life. Okay, and we have the Justice card reversed. So it's like, honestly, guys, either you were being played or you were playing yourself by being involved in something. Guys, this doesn't have to be with a person. This could be an environment, a job. This could be a habit. Okay. So now you stand strong because you're so ready for this change. Okay. And, like I always say about Taurus is we will hold on to something until we don't. Okay. And a lot of people don't see when we're about to get to the point of disconnecting. All right, guys. Tauruses seem like one of the most available signs if there's a Taurus that fucks with you. So, like, people don't know they're too smart remarks away from never fucking hearing from us ever again. It is what it is. All right. So you guys are in a place where, like, I love this because I feel like Tauruses can be very outspoken, although we'll kind of keep things in until, like, you make us black out. You know what I'm saying? But with this Emperor here, you're not afraid to speak what's on your mind. You're not afraid to speak your thoughts. You're not afraid to demand what you feel you deserve from the universe. Okay, so this is someone who's authentically in their truth. Why is this Emperor here? For the past. And because of that, guys, wish fulfillment starts coming through for you. Okay? For some of you, you outright saw something very good coming in for you. All right? There's another side of this where some of you, you've sparked something that is going to get you something that you really want. So either you got it already, or because you're taking this new way about, of going about things, you're more in alignment with that. And, I see something coming in with the Fool card, Taurus, you're doing things different. Okay? And guys, this is a big fucking deal for us, all right? Every Taurus in this room knows how stubborn we are. Okay? That we don't necessarily like change, and we're able to change our minds. Of course we want like good positive change, okay, but when a Taurus like has a certain ideal, we really stick to that, all right? Or if we have a routine that works for us, we stick to that. Why fix what's broken? Okay? And is a Taurus actually stubborn, or have we done so much fucking research on a certain topic that like prove us wrong? You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. So this is something where everything in your body was like, it's time to start over. This ain't it. It's time to start new. Okay? And you woke up. You're like, okay, I have to walk away from this. I have to protect my spirit. I have to protect myself. So Taurus, you're taking a leap for a new life. And that's so exciting, guys. Because again, like a Taurus will stick around certain situations much longer than we should, especially if we have a lot of love for a person or a place. Okay? We have the Two of Cups reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So this could mean two opposite things. All right, take which one fits. For some of you, you're kind of like pushing away from something you felt closely tied to in the past. For others of you, you're kind of in a place where you could be protecting the peace of you and someone close to you. So for some of y'all, you're realizing that you're having to walk away from something you were closely tied to. For others, you're honing in on that. Okay, so take what fits here. Okay. Because I see new things coming in, Taurus. And listen, for those of you that took the path of, maybe trying to focus on something and not walking away, I think that, because again, this is in the past. Let the universe cook for a second, guys. When you walk away from something that doesn't suit you, before just spending 3 days saying, oh, this sucks, I missed this thing or this person, and going back to it, like, let your life see what, like, or let yourself see what can happen in your life. All right? Because there's something here that Spirit's like, look, you have a whole new beginning coming in. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling, and you're betraying yourself if you're not able to release the past. Okay? Because that's what your Spirit wants for a lot of you. Okay, there's a few people again in here that you could be holding on to someone that's close to you or something that's close to you. But for a lot of you, there's something here that Spirit is like, look, you're really going to want to hone in on what's coming in. Okay? Like you're really going to want to hone in, and you don't want there to be a space that something new can't get into because you failed to remove something old. Okay? Like, imagine, guys, just to make the concept so easy, imagine hanging out with an ex or something because you're just bored or you're lonely, or, maybe you like their company sometimes, but, it's not going to work out. Like, imagine meeting the love of your freaking life. And then now, because you've exposed yourself and kept yourself exposed to this ex, now the ex feels entitled to kind of get in the way and be like, nah, you ain't doing that, Taurus. And a Taurus you try to control, we're going to fuck you up. Like, all right, I'm not a fighter. I'm too cute for that shit. But, like, guys, like, spiritually, like, there's nothing that makes me angrier than someone telling me what to do. Okay? Especially when I know what needs to be done. Like, don't tell me what to do. I'm a full-grown adult, So, that's why I always tell people, like, if you need something from me, tell me once, and that's it. Once you say it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, now I gotta leave that there until I'm not frustrated, so I can do it in good spirits, you know what I'm saying? But there's something here, Taurus, that, you're really like, you have to move away from it. Okay? because you just don't want your past to feel entitled to stop your future. Okay? You need to make room for the future. So why is this Lovers reversed? We have the Six of Swords. Okay, these are a lot of cards. Let's pick this up. Six of Swords. So guys, again, I'm acknowledging the fact that this was something hard to move away from. Okay, that's okay. We have the Five of Cups. And for a lot of you, you really mourn this. You grieve this. And guys, one of the most crucial things for just anyone to master is to be able to sit alone in silence and not reach out to anybody. I think it's the hardest thing a lot of people go through, especially as Taurians, because it's like, for a lot of us, like, we like, the intimacy with our friends and our, lovers or whatever. Like, we like to be hugged and stuff. We like all that cute shit. Hey, boo, let me cook for you. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, when God put me in a place where I was isolated, I'm talking about, like, I was going through the worst shit in my life and did not have one person to pick up and call. In the moment, it was hard. Being awake at 4 a.m., just, like, crying your heart out and nobody to talk to, that shit sucks. But once you're able to master that, and once it's something that you're like, okay, it's good, I'll handle it, that's powerful. And I think that that's exactly what Spirit put a lot of you through in the past here. Because it's like, damn, like, who do I talk to about this? Or, I can't run to what my comfort used to be or what the norm used to be. Okay, because you're seeing something for what it is. And it's just like, something is destroying the quality of your life if you don't address it. All right, so in the present moment, guys, we have the Six of Wands. So you literally see success. Why? Because with the Devil card reversed and with the Magician reversed, you're not playing fucking peekaboo with the devil. All right? You're just doing it with Kendrick Lamar, but not, not the devil. And guys, this is something where I feel like the ball was in your court. I feel like it was up to Taurus whether or not something stayed in your life. Okay? If, let's say, for example, we're talking about a person. It's like, Taurus, it was always up to you, because if you ain't want to fuck with that person, you ain't want to see that person wasn't going to fucking see you. So if y'all saw each other, that means you got ready, you left your house, you made yourself available. You know what I'm saying? So there's something where, yeah, the ball was in your court. Yeah, you could have done it. But in this present moment, I don't see you doing that. Okay? I see you keeping the ball in your court. You're not passing it to nobody. All right? And again, you're seeing things that you did not see before. Truths about yourself, about your life. And that's why you're going towards such a drastic change. Because you're turning your back on something, you're expanding so much. And guys, you have blessings coming in that you don't even see coming. It is so unexpected. Like, yeah, there's certain things I see you guys, like, specifically working towards. Like, there could be a Taurus in here, like, okay, by the end of summer, I need to save $20,000. Cool. And I see that happening. Sure, save your $20,000. But there's going to be something beyond what you're thinking, Taurus. Okay? Like, Spirit is really going to hook it up for you. Because you stayed loyal to yourself. All right, and that's long overdue, Taurus. We've lost too much of ourselves trying to be loyal and caring to the wrong people, places, and things, okay? So, again, success because you walked away. Success because you walk away. Again, guys, if you're going to be like, hey, you could be friends with this person who's going to make you feel like shit, or you could have a lot of money. Like, don't even ask me that question. Just give me my bins. That's it. I would never sacrifice my self-stability, okay, for drama that's not going to benefit me. It's just, it makes no sense. And you guys are building a lot. So, guys, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Taurus, y'all are doing it. Okay? And I feel like there's going to be some sort of idea, Taurus, that is executed, right? That you're executing. That for some reason, you kind of put this idea on pause, or maybe you didn't think you could do it at all. And now, not only are you realizing you can, but with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like now you're going to be an OG in this. Like, this is something that, you know, like, it's going to age very well with you. It's something that's going to stabilize you for a long time. And it's because you stopped fucking with the devil. We have the four. Yeah, y'all woke up from some sort of hold. Some sort of, yeah, some sort of hold, but it was like some sort of, what's the word for it, guys? Four of Swords reverse, like, there's just some sort of grip on you, Taurus. And you're snapping out of it. And I really love that for you guys. Like, you really woke up from some sort of daze, you know? Like, this really woke you up from something, guys. Like, there's a lesson you understand. There's something that you understand about your life. And because you finally, like, because it's finally clicked for you, okay, you're making the necessary changes. Okay, there's something where before you were standing your ground, you were taking hits, you were, just, taking on the hits of life. And no, Taurus is like, hell no. Like, no more. You're refusing that. And the universe is like, oh shit, okay, chill, chill, chill. All right. And there's a part of you, Taurus, okay, where I see anger. I'm angry that I allowed myself to be so unhappy in that. I'm angry I allowed this to control my emotions. I'm angry that I allowed this to take me out of character. Okay, guys? Again, for high vibrational Tauruses, you're not going to see them get mad often. I beg people, I'm like, please don't get me to that point, because the shit I say can never be taken back. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for just anything you need to hear about yourself. Any radical truths that people tiptoe around you, I am going to tell you. It's not worth it. Okay, but there's something, Taurus, that got you to that point where you had to be like, you know what? I think it's time you hear about yourself. Okay, I think it's time. Whether it was a person, place, thing, whatever. Maybe you were even maybe you were talking to yourself about yourself, But there's something where you guys are ready to speak your mind. Okay? Some of you could even be avoiding certain people or situations because it's like, yo, like, honestly, if we're in a room together, you're not going to like what I have to say. Don't put yourself in a position where you're stuck in a room with me, because once I speak, you are going to feel very bad about yourself in life. And it's not because I'm putting you down. It's because I'm telling you the truth. It's because I'm being a mirror to you. All right? Not going to come on some like, oh, your mom was a bitch, even though she might be, Not going to come to you in that context, but I'm going to be like, hey, this is what this looks like because you did this, which led to this, and you did it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Taurus, we're going to be honest about that. So you're not fucking with something anymore, Taurus. We have the 10 of Cups reversed because, again, something you were just miserable. Like, you guys are looking at everything. You're like, look, this is not the life I want to build for myself. Like, I want more. Okay. And something about this unhappy chapter still kind of lingers. So I don't know if there's like someone who still wants to be in touch with you, Taurus. Or let's say like you realize it's about a job or something, and you have a contract that's up in a month and you have to be there, by law for the next month, whatever. But I feel like there's something that's still not 100% closed out, but Taurus has already made up their mind on this. Okay. And Tauruses, sometimes we do that. Sometimes we know exactly what we're going to do, and it just takes a little while. Okay, guys? Before I was an evolved Taurus, oh my God. My high school sweetheart, it was so funny. I knew it was over, but I didn't really say much because I was a very jealous person and territorial in my past. So I would literally, wait until I'm about to be, over somebody, and that's when I'd break up with them. Or I would break up with them after dance practice for the dance team I was on, because nothing mattered after dancing. You know what I'm saying? So either or, no, I'm going to break up with you when it's convenient for me. Because if you want to be on some slick shit and you want to be with the next person, kissing them in front of me tomorrow, I don't want to have to feel anything. You know what I'm saying? I've evolved, guys. I'm doing better. But yeah, there's just something that you're not accepting because you want happiness and you're not trying to compromise that. You're not trying to be part of something or involved in something where you feel spread thin. Okay, guys? And I don't know who needs to hear this, but there are particular energies that'll put you in a lower vibration, right? And while you stay around these energies, you're going to be like, why the hell is shit not popping off for me the way I need it to? It's because spirit is protecting you and refusing to let you come up next to certain people or around certain environments, because it's like, yo, like if you come up around this area or around these people, like they are going to fucking rob you blind. You are going to be left with one hand in front of you and one hand behind your back trying to hide your shits. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Spirit knows when to withhold blessings. Okay? And sometimes that happens, for our protection. Y'all got to understand that. So if there's things that haven't been working out for you, talk to me about the 5 people closest to you. Talk to me about what you do on a day-to-day. What's your favorite pastime? Okay, like, are you writing a book, or are you getting hammered at a bar and going home with strangers? Like, not shaming anybody for anything, but like, is the way you're living your life realistic, or realistically going to get you to what you want? If you, whatever y'all did today, if you do that every single day, are you going to get closer to your goals, or are you just slowly rotting? You know what I'm saying? So there's something where you're like, no, I'm not going to let this help me rot. Like, no. All right, so going forward to the future, guys, we have the 2 of Swords reversed, the Sun card reversed. I'm telling you guys, there's something really good that you don't see coming. And it's because you've closed something out. And guys, what comes in, this is something that I feel is going to really gratify your inner child. Some of y'all, if you're an emotional sap like me who cries at everything, this is something where you're just going to have to sit down once you hear some news and be like, God, oh shit, you never forgot me. Oh my God, you did not forget me. And it's like something just clicks, but it's something y'all don't see coming in. Guys, Hermit card reversed. You have the Sun card reversed. Y'all don't see it coming in. So drop whatever you have to drop and give the universe time to show you what can happen. Don't prematurely go back to something that's going to ruin your life. Don't do it, Taurus. Don't do it. All right. Why is this 2 of Swords reversed here? We have the King of Pentacles. And because you make this decision, guys, you guys come up a lot. Taurus, you're a lot more stable in this near future than wherever you're at now. And even if you're very, very stable now, it only gets more stable. All right, so things only get better. We have the Wheel of Fortune, guys, for the future. So expect something to come in. For some of you, this could be in regards to money. For a lot of you, I actually feel like this is going to be a breakthrough for money. And I've been saying this for like the last reading or two. Guys, Tauruses, I don't know what it is about this summer. I don't know what it is about this summer. But Taurus, focus on what you got to focus on, but get outside. Put yourself out there, Taurus, okay? Whether it be in money, love, Taurus, put yourself out there. There's something that's popping about you, all right? And there's something that the world needs to see, okay? And guys, real shit, after getting out of like my years of depression, I went out the other day. Who was I with? Damn, guys, I forgot who I was with. Whatever, I was with one of my friends. So we went out. I hadn't been out in a minute, guys. Like, I go out to run errands, but like I was out. And when I started walking into rooms, people just looked up at me and they smiled. And everyone that I met that day seemed so genuinely happy to have met me. And I went home and I had to shed a few tears because I'm like, finally, I'm fucking healing. Finally. Got my glow back. I got my it back. Like, I got, kids staring at me and animals running up to me and like, yes. And that's, guys, after whatever it is you lost here, the biggest flex ever is going to be you going back to yourself. Don't go out for revenge. Don't try putting nobody in their place. I'm telling y'all, when people move ugly, ugly follows them. You do not need to lift a finger. Just let shit play out. All right? There's something very unexpected coming in after a time where you guys were bending over backwards for bullshit. We have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Temperance card. So guys, again, as more time and time passes, you just get so many confirmations that you did the right thing by walking away, by giving, life the chance to show you what could happen and not conforming, okay? Not staying complacent, All right, you cut that bullshit out. Taurus is thinking more with this as opposed to this and maybe that. You know what I'm saying? We have the Six of Cups. And your spirit thanks you because, guys, you get to a place where you're at ease. So if anyone's been having trouble sleeping lately, anxiety, whatever, like, things get better. We have the Nine of Wands here. And, guys, with the Nine of Wands there, like, you guys are, like, it's like the light before the end of the tunnel. Okay, like it's like you know something's coming, you feel something's coming, you can kind of feel the warmth of it, and you know the light is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just like you guys are about to have such a breakthrough. I'm so here for it, squad. We have the Queen of Wands reversed, and this might trigger some people. Okay, some of you might have a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your life. Okay, so this might be triggering to them, but this might trigger some people, and it's because you get to a place that you know you're going to be good, you know you're going to be stable. Okay, but this is after something that you guys suffered with. Okay, and this doesn't have to be in every area of life. Some of you are freaking very financially fucking stable. All right, I've worked Taurus clients, I see you. All right, I see the people I've worked with before. Like, some of y'all are really doing well, but you could have been lacking in love. You could have been lacking in self-worth, respect, whatever. Okay? But there's something that you were lacking in, that it's just so stable now. And it's like after you felt like you were under attack, after you felt like the world came to attack you. Some of y'all like could have been dealing with a narcissist lover or friend or family member. We all know those are the worst, okay? But you guys got out of that. But it's something that like a lot of you were like, yo, I don't know if I'd still be here if that shit stayed any longer. Like, I barely came out alive from that one. Okay. So, guys, let's get you 3 cards here. I'm sorry, I have to go to, my son is graduating. He's going to high school, so they have, like, a little ceremony. So, I'm about to do that. All right. Now, guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, if you need a personal reading, those are there. Guys, I've been getting them out so fast lately, okay? And then the emergency readings, if you need something very quick, guaranteed within 24 hours, please get that. All of them have been sent out, okay? If I'm still awake when you get it, I will send it to you same day. Okay, but if I'm sleeping or out, then you'll get it the next, okay? We have the Thinking Man. Healer of the Ages. Wow. Let's get one more card here. Door to Romance. Guys, some of you, like, the reason why all of this is happening is because you've cut out, like, there's some sort of door that's not opening for you anymore. Okay, for some of you specifically, you got someone thinking about how they fucked up or what was fucked up as you're healing. Because you guys start exuding a different energy as you start healing. And the world sees it. And the world's like, holy shit, Taurus, I want to be around you. Like, your energy is fucking contagious. But there's somebody who's holding a heart here, and, you know, there was no appreciation somewhere. So it's like, yo, you take your fucking heart, take your lack of appreciation, and get the fuck out of my face. Okay? Because you're not here for the hostility no more. You're not fighting this no more. Okay? And, guys, I see something coming in where it's like, you don't have to wait long for it. You really don't. Okay, and it's like you're at, what does it say? The garden gate. So like you're right at the threshold of something where you're really gonna feel like things are overflowing. Okay, I'm gonna get you 3 tarot cards, and then I gotta run and be a mom, guys. But I'll be working when I get back, which is in like 2 hours. But yeah, guys, please get an emergency reading if you need it within 24 hours, guaranteed. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's something that made you, oh my God, it put you in a position of lack or in the spirit of lack, okay? Like, you guys just were not doing well in some area of life because of something you were attached to. Spirit is saying with the Judgment card reverse, not only is this something you got to cut out, but this is something you can never go back to, Taurus. What's done is done. And you have the Two of Swords reverse, so I see you guys being very decisive, like, nah, this is fucking done. All right? For some of you in love, someone's realizing they'll never have access to you. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now that it was inevitable for it to end. Okay? But Taurus, your next path is not meant to have conflict. With the Hierophant reverse, anything that has conflict it's not on your destined path. Guys, the lessons are over. The hurt is over. The fucking snakes in your circle is over. The lovers and the people who never, ever, ever deserved you, that shit is fucking done. All right, guys, I'm declaring this Wednesday, June 11th at 6:21. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. If something comes into your life after you've watched this video and it's something that's causing you conflict, that is not from God. That is not from spirit. That is not from the universe. You got to let that shit go. You are not supposed to be suffering, Taurus. Not in any way, shape, or form. Anything that's around you and causing you to suffer needs to fucking go. Okay? And guys, let it go. There's going to be a lot of healing, and I see something very emotionally fulfilling coming in, where you feel like you have the world in your hands. Okay? Taurus, I'm so fucking proud of you guys. All right? I will be back with Aries next. Okay? But yeah, if you guys need me, don't be afraid to get a reading. And guys, thank you, because after, my family member passed, I just took a few months to, just find myself again. All right? So I'm finishing up all the readings from then. I'm getting out as many readings as I can a day. But the new readings that are coming in, guys, I'm knocking those shits out right away, because I don't want nobody waiting on me no more. It's time to get on my shit more than I've ever had it. Fuck depression. Fuck people dying prematurely. We got shit to do. I love you guys. Take care.